Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, the 2nd of June, 2025. And how'd you guys like that little solar blast last night? In my area, gosh, what time was it? Around midnight. All of a sudden, any electronics flickered for a second, went down for about 3 seconds, and then boop, things came back on, except, of course, the blinking clocks. But yeah, one solar burst and we're done. So get out there and learn about catastrophism. It's actual science. Very popular in the 19-teens and 1920s. And catastrophism. Anyway, so what do we got going on in crypto world? Well, first, let me apologize for not doing a weekend report. Between my overtime and my search for new digs, it's been it was an adventurous weekend. We'll see what happens. Now, truth is the best hype. Now, why do I say that? Because you got a lot of people in crypto world using the truth to deceive people. And just remember, the devil is not a master of lies. The devil's a master of misdirection. So, once you really appreciate that and you apply it to your daily life, you're going to be a few steps ahead of the game. Now, why am I even bringing that up? Because we have a lot of... Alright, there's a theory I've been working on for months, and I don't think I ever said it on this channel. So let me just put it out there before somebody else takes credit for it. This way I have it documented. I think that it's plausible, and there's a whole mechanism involved. It's plausible that the people who hold Bitcoin are going to be the exit liquidity, and it's going to be all that money that solves the sovereign debt problem. Now, between that and the gold. Now, let me explain the mechanism, at least as I think of it so far. Now, if Tether collapses, look into the history of Tether. Tether is an interesting project. The project was tracked down to China and a certain group of people many, many years ago. And I'm going to let you do your own research on that one, because there's only certain things I can really say. So, let me take a sip of this delicious coffee. Reminds me, I gotta place my order into Coastal Coffee Company. But now, if Tether collapses, it's going to take Bitcoin with it. Bitcoin won't die. It won't die. It'll drop to like 13,000. Also, Ethereum is going to go into the dirt. Will it come back up like Bitcoin will come back up? Maybe, I don't know. But Ethereum gave us the gift of the EVM, the Ethereum Virtual Machine. Now, so you want to know when the ISO coins are going to go up? It's when Tether collapses. When is Tether going to collapse? Once the regulations are put into place. When will the regulations be put into place? Once Judge Torres and finalizes what they're working on with SEC. So these dominoes that are in effect with one another are very close. But it's not going to happen overnight after Judge Torres' decision. The regulations have to be in play. And the regulations, I think, are already in the oven, so to speak, and they're pretty much done. So once Judge Torres puts that out there, we're going to have a very interesting summer. Now, is it 100% that Tether will collapse? No, because they are the biggest holder of treasuries. So would those treasuries, through some kind of way that I can't figure out yet because there's so many possibilities, will those treasuries be moved onto an ISO coin? Maybe. But my thought is this, a very simple mechanism, and I'll tidy this up. Tether collapses, something happens with the treasuries that hopefully not everyone goes down. Then, and here's that ugly bump I hate. All right. So Tether dumps or doesn't pass Mika or whatever. Somehow treasuries are saved. Bitcoin and Ethereum go down. Judge Torres releases her decision. Regulations are already probably ready. Everything goes out. Boom. XRP up. Very simple mechanism, relatively speaking. It's got a lot of moving parts to it. But we just don't know when. So you're going to get a lot of truth used in these hype cycles. These hype cycles are going to be like FM waves, very tight and close together. For the longest time, they've been like AM radio, tall and wide apart. Those days are gone. We're in a hype cycle here that is going to hit you hard and hit you fast. We got something with Jerome Powell coming up. There's a lot going on. So, anyway. Just be careful, ladies and gentlemen. Truth is the best hype. They will use it against you and expect you to be compliant. I don't think anyone on this channel would be at least that compliant. All right. Very mellow video today. I know my videos have been quite mellow because we're being very reflective right now. This is a very important time. So, thank you for watching. And let's just do a little test and say, oh, hi. Let's do a word like our boy Max does. Edgewater. Nobody will think of it. If you watch it to the end, please type Edgewater down below. If you like this video, please like. If you want to share it with your friends who are also contemplating, please do. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'm sure my videos will be less mellow going forward. Anyway, thank you for watching. Remember to stick it to the man and be good to each other. Peace.